explain to us, you've been a therapist for a long time. You've worked with multiple conditions. What has made the difference for you with CMMS and this technique, having gone through this experience with this patient?
So there are a lot of things that come to mind. I will say, I don't think that it's a miracle treatment, but I think it's a treatment that makes practical sense, and it works on all the principles that we typically do. But it's using a different material, using the plaster, which I love. And if you can make a splint, you can use plaster. It's not difficult. Obviously, just with splinting, the more you do it, the better it gets. But also, even if you've used it, you may get a cast that's really ugly, but as long as it's functional, that's what you want. But with her, no matter how hard she tried, and no matter how many blocking splints and having her do this, and no matter what she did during the day, until we had her in that position 24/7, we weren't seeing enough carryover from week to week. I'm not even going to say treatment to treatment, but week to week. She also had the sensitivity, because if you think about where her injuries were, and she just still has very thick scar tissue, no matter what we've done, it's better. She still is extremely sensitive, and having that plaster there was a really good medium for her, and it allowed her to do the exercises without severe discomfort.
Did it also give you the feeling that you could just exhale a little bit? You know, when we're working with these very stiff hands, you're putting so much energy into it, and you're willing this hand to move, and you're using all of your modalities. Whereas as soon as you employ CMMS, it takes all that away from you. Did you find that?
It was very good. It's also good. And I think many of us get stuck in, you do the same thing, and sometimes results are quicker, sometimes they're slower. And even if you are making progress, if you know that you can make progress more quickly, and also I think you do that, obviously you want quicker progress, but also just doing a new modality. Sometimes we get stuck in a rut just as much as the patient can get stuck. And she was excited to try something new. Even though she saw progress, it gave her a renewed sense of energy as well. She said, okay, this is going to work. This is going to work, versus, okay, it's working. It just infuses that new dimension, which I think it helps everybody.
I love that. I've never really thought about it like that. Absolutely. It's just this feeling of hope and an injection of energy.
As I said, I've been using CAT, but it was good to go through the course and hear from someone who is an expert and get that feedback. So I really appreciate that.